everyone, we are live. Welcome to the stream. This is MX5 Racing on iRacing at the Charlotte Roval. I've not really done any practice this week. I've been away for work. I normally spend, last week I did, I think, I was really trying to relearn how to drive the MX5s and learn how to trail brake, but at Alton Park, I think it was Alton Park last week, is that the one? I ended up doing almost 500 laps of practice, and this week at the Charlotte Roval, I've spent, I don't even know, 20 laps maybe. I'm not great at it. I think there's going to be, I'm going to let this guy past. I think it's going to be a race of attrition, and so I think mid 135s are generally considered really, really good lap times. I've got down a 137. Tires when I'm talking. 137.2 is my actual best lap. A 136.1 is my optimal lap. I know I can get down into the low 136s if I actually put a good lap together. But for various reasons, I'm quite far off my optimal. And so anyway, it doesn't matter. I've only got literally enough time before the week finishes in iRacing, and I'm in the quest to do the championship. I've actually got a first place finish in every single week since I started on iRacing, other than one, and I got a second. So I think this will be my 6th week, I think, racing in the championship now, 6th week. And so yeah, 5 weeks of a win. Not in the top split for each of them, because I've just started, so my iRacing has been coming up. I'm about mid 1600s, I think 1650 right now. So pretty good, up towards the top of the splits. I think I'm normally up in the 3rd or 4th split each week now. But yeah, so I've had a win every single week thus far, other than one when I got a second this week with hardly any practice and literally an hour left before the week resets. So I have enough time to do a double header, and that's it. Last week I ended up doing 8 races, which was pretty good, and then all those laps of practice. But we'll see what I can get. I think it'll be fun. Just go ahead and get a result on the board, get another week of the competition done. I'm not even paying attention right now. I should really be trying to get some good lap times in. I'm too busy talking. I always have a brand new PC. I just finished building it today, so I kept the graphics card the same, but I have new processor, new RAM, new motherboard. Certainly helped a lot. I can see in my performance it's really solid now. Solid at 125 where I have it capped, or almost. And it looks like when I get into this area here, I can see my FPS drop some. I'll play around with settings later on and adjust that if I really need to, but with all the grandstands, especially here with all those fans in the grandstands, it's making my FPS drop a little bit. It's not noticeable. But yes, that'd be nice. I think at some point I'd like to get back into VR. Again, I have a Quest 3 that I was trying to do in iRacing, but just I'm very susceptible to FPS drops. I can normally feel them pretty easily, and it was painful at times. It was dropping down into like 50, 60 FPS. It was playing havoc with my eyes and making me feel sick. So this new computer build should help a lot. I think I said, but I kept my GTX 3080 just because I'm not paying the ridiculous prices right now for graphics cards, and iRacing is at the moment basically what I play anyway. So we'll see how it goes. My computer is not the limiting factor at this point. And soon, though I don't think it is today, soon my steering wheel will not be either, because I have a Simicube 2 that I bought this week. I don't have it mounted yet. I'm still using my old T300 steering wheel that I've been using for how long? I think 10 years. I think I've literally had this steering wheel for 10 years. I replaced the pedals with the stock pedals that come with the steering wheel. I replaced them with the load cell pedals a few months back, actually, when I really got into iRacing again. And I really like these pedals, just the fact that I can trail brake. I'm not doing it very well there. You can see a very jagged trail brake, but having these load cell brakes that you can really control your braking helps a bunch. So yeah, so I'll be replacing my steering wheel this week with the Simicube 2 Sport. and I have the Conspit 300 GT wheel to go on it. So at some point later on this week, I'm going to get past this week of racing here at the Roval. My steering wheel should come in maybe later on this week. And if it does, I'll get that installed, and it'd be nice to have a full upgrade finally and be able to play how other people play. Also, just looking at my monitor, I've noticed it doing this, but it is curved so much, so I'm actually going to fix that before I do too much more, because now I've noticed it. It's bugging me. So let me try and get out the way. Yeah, that's not a good place to get. That's not a good place. I'm a jerk. Sorry, guy. You probably see me getting adjusted because my camera's sitting on top of it, but it feels better. I feel like I'm looking out the windshield of my car and it's all like tipped over, like the suspension just failed or something. Oh, it is 5:59. Oh my goodness. I've had no time to practice, and now we're going to be in qualifying and then a race in the next 5 minutes, so should be fun. Again, let me just double check my stream is working correctly, and let's go live. And you got a slow car on the see on the screen. Just oh, that was the old one. Let me see. Live. 38.04. Racing. Hold on. I don't know if it's working. Is it working? It says live. So we're going to do this. We're going to get up to full throw. Get up to full throw. It says that it's live, but I can't seem to find it. But I don't have time to mess with it, so so cool though, especially now with my computer again. Let's see. Especially now with my computer again. Okay, I think it's working. Let's see. Okay, it's working. Good, I am live. Good, I didn't want to miss this. Because this could be an epic shit show that I want to capture for all time, and so let's see how this looks. I know Mila's outside. Hopefully she doesn't come in and bug me right when I'm in the middle of the race. But yes, it is 6 p.m. Eastern time. The season resets at 7 p.m. Eastern time today. Well, not season, a week. So yes, I have time for the 6 p.m. race. I'm already planning to do... I think I'm planning on doing the 6:30 race unless somehow I pull... No, I won't. I'll do a double header. Even if I pull a win out the bag, because it's not going to hurt if I do 4 races. It's up to 4 races. It takes your best result out of the 4. And so it wouldn't hurt if I was... I'm not even going to say it. There's no way I'm going to get a win in my first race, because I'm not nearly fast enough to qualify up near the front. So I'm going to be in the crap that is the chicanes with probably a group of people going off. So my main focus would just be keep it on the track, see where I finish. If I can grab a little bit of iRacing, a little bit of safety rating, and actually just compete for this week and have fun at this track, that's enough for me. Say that, it's so difficult. I'm such a type A personality, so even as I'm saying that, I'm saying it to myself the whole time, like, you want to win every race you go into. I'm just trying to keep it real that I've not practiced. And I've seen some people around my iRating and they're consistently lapping in the 135s and you know, I haven't got a lap yet below 137, 137.2. So just very inconsistent, and just what you'd expect. But my optimum, I was happy. It goes to show that I've actually got quite a lot of pace in this MX5 now, so I'm getting better at driving now. I just wish I got more practice in this track. Okay, well. So the checkered flag is the end of that mini practice session. I'm going right into qualifying. I'm going to give it a few minutes. I want to watch a couple of people using these crappy workout gloves at the moment. I'm going to get some racing gloves for when my new steering wheel arrives that I was just talking about a few minutes ago. And I want to actually get some proper racing gloves to go with my racing kind of sock shoes that my love got me, which is so good. They stick right to the pedals. And make sure that your feet don't slip off the pedals whatsoever. But this Alcantara crappy steering wheel that I was using was hurting my thumbs, so I've been using these gloves, and they're okay, but they bunch up. If you can see that, they're like bunched up on my fingers, and so as I race, they kind of get bunch up on the steering wheel, make it difficult to hold. But sounds like excuses. It's not excuses. Oh yeah, the track rules. So you can see here, driving below the double white line is permitted as long as you turn safely, and then drive below that double white line on the apron in the high bank corners is prohibited. When I was spectating a race earlier on, it seems that most people don't realize that you can drive below that double white line. So there are so many places on this course you can kind of shortcut it that they didn't seem to know about. There's always a Lightning McQueen out there. Use this trading paints add-on. And with trading paints, people can download popular paints. You normally see a lot of Lightning McQueen. Yeah, this student driver. It's kind of funny. He's ranked 4th in this race though, so he definitely isn't a student driver because I'm ranked 10th. So that would put his iRating somewhere in the probably mid to high 1600s. Just a plain one. You can see that it went white there while it loaded in. It's kind of cool. I want to see if anybody had the Verstappen. Most people end up using the Red Bull. End up being kind of jerks for some reason. It's like they put on Max Verstappen livery and all of a sudden they really think they are Max Verstappen. So, I did not want to do ready for race. I wanted to actually qualify. Alright, so one lap to warm up my tires. Let's do a nice warm up, long lap. Should warm them up nicely. Lots of bank corners to warm them up. Don't over push it. I don't want to spin off. I don't want to hurt my safety rating. And then I'm going to try and put just a banker lap in because you'd be amazed how many people don't set a lap. So even a banker lap will probably put me up about mid-table just doing something. And then maybe if I do a good lap, probably qualify up towards the top. See? We'll see. Cottage USA. And if anybody does watch this stream, I'm from England originally, but now I live in Virginia, so I'm actually only a couple of hours, 3 hours from Charlotte. And I've been to the actual oval before, but I've never driven around the Roval. And I do autocross. I have a McLaren. My fiance and I, we like to autocross. We started doing it last year. And the autocross group that I belong to, they go to the Charlotte Roval sometimes as well. And so I'd love to get my McLaren out there. And so any of this practice that I can do on here when I do get out in my car would be fantastic. Can you imagine how it would feel in the actual fast car and like this MX5. Right, we're going to concentrate. I'll shut up now.
Okay, here comes your first.
Not the best. You know? Nope.
You've got wheel damage.
have wheel damage. I can feel it. What was I thinking?
On the right side.
You know what? I can probably drive this and even set in a lap. I'll do this on the next lap. Even set in any lap I think will help me. So it's just all over the place there. Oh, when I brake it pulls heavily to the left. But you know what? There's a lot of left-hand corners I need it to pull to, so it may not hurt me that much. We'll see. Oh, that was silly. That was silly. It's not really hurting my straight line speed. Because if you look at the delta at the top versus my fastest ever lap, I'm not losing any, but I don't know. You probably can't see this, but oh my goodness, it is difficult to drive. I think you can see the steering. You can, like in the telemetry, it shows the steering wheel position. It feels okay here, but it's like once you get up to speed, it starts kind of wobbling. That wheel damage. Oh, that, whoa, it's like pulling so much to the left.
One more lap.
That out there, but I had to back off slightly because I was wobbling as I was coming into it. It's like so weird. Mid-corner, it just wobbles over to the left. It's not awful. It's not awful, but it's just enough to throw me off, and I know that it's not working completely right, but it is what it is. Any lap will be good at this point, so. No grip coming out that corner with the wheel being wobbly. Alright, only a third of a second down on my best. Oh man, Kip Blair said a 1:35.6. That's super fast. That's a fast time. The YouTubers are setting like a 1:35.4, 1:35.5, so that's way faster than I can hope to get. Like there is, see it pulling me into the corner as I'm trying to brake. Oh well. It's practice. I get a race practice. Like I said, even setting any qualifying lap at this point will hopefully put me mid-table-ish because some people don't set anything, so. Oh my word, that was slow. Alright, I'm just going to keep practicing.
Checkered flag.
My own fault because I hit those curbs so hard coming in. Alright. Well, it looks like I'm going to be 8th because a few people didn't qualify to that point, so. But these lap times, I mean, you can see here, 1:35.6 was pole. Even a 1:36.2, which would have been my optimal lap time I've ever done. If I'd strung together all my best sectors, would have put me 6th on the grid, and so it goes to show that my iRating around 60, 50. Actually says 1.7 over here. I don't think it's that high. I think it's like 1650. It's rounding up. But that's, you have some quick people. Well, I stay out of trouble. You never know. I've seen in some races before, the fastest people can do one lap quickly and then they might wreck it. So. Yeah, so we're gridded 8th. See here, DJ Naylor, 8th. You have all these people that either didn't qualify or just didn't set a lap. They wrecked on both of theirs. Qualify. Yes, Lucas didn't set one, and then he did a. And this guy, Stu Miller, 2 nice laps back to back. Let's see what he did. See how she gets on the grid. grid so I can see what you got. Just gridded there. Yep. 135.8, 135.6. It's very nice. Nice and consistent. Right. Here goes. Wish me luck. It's going to be fun, regardless.
The estimated SOF is 1,600.
Yeah, so strength of field.
Green, green, green.
Oh, man, I was not ready. Strength of field, 1698. That stuff. As part of my new build, I moved my
Left side.
my UI got reset,
To the right.
and so my lights were up way higher, and I wasn't even looking for them. That's okay. It's okay.
Keep to the right. Stay on the right. Clear on the left. Car right. Clear on the
Huh?
right.
All the way last. Oh, dude. Oh, we got wiggly there, didn't we?
Left side. Clear on the left.
Right, because I know he's right there. I just want to stay out of trouble. All kinds of stuff could happen in these first few laps. I just want to finish the race. Just get all my laps in, finish the race, and finish in one piece. Pick up some good positions if I can. Early break into this because you never know what's going to happen. Wow. Oh. Lap 1 and that first chicane, everybody made it round. Goes to show with a higher strength of field like this, and I think it's mostly like A, B, C, maybe C licensed drivers. Oh, I don't know. So there's not many like rookie drivers on here, so you've got people that actually want to finish the race and don't want to wreck one another, and they've got good safety ratings. So that's, yeah, everybody made it around lap 1. I was not expecting that. I was expecting to be able to pick up some positions of people going off, but race is long. Let's be careful in that lap 1. I cannot change down gear. I need to watch that back on video and see if like what's going on, if my revs are too high or something, but it's a good apex so much there. It makes me have a horrible drive out this corner. The slipstream completely. Some time on these people. It's okay. I can do a nice side break down here like I normally would. So that's my lap times. It's my shift because I was leaning forward, pressing tab on my keyboard so I could see what my best lap time was in my comparison. But see, that got much better drive out of here. Oh, you got to slow down. You got to slow down. Completely screwed it up. I went wide to give him a bath, and we appreciated that, didn't we?
Go right.
You ever slow down too, or got damage or something? Sent here, yellow flag. Change down, I like touch the brakes. This guy's all over the place. Hopefully he doesn't hit me when he rejoins. I'm trying to give him space. Really need to figure out my line there. Well, I'm not going to have any time to figure out my line there, so it's just in this race. Probably try and go a little deeper. wider. Quite a bit of time on that, so. Sometimes in the race, I'm doing stuff differently now. I was trying to be too careful on the brakes there. As you can see, my braking was only about half power. Normally, I'm doing like 80–90% into that corner. So then it made me brake longer and I slipped off. Really screwing up these corners. Let's focus. Two. I guess the other good thing is that, I end up football. Oh, I almost got a off track there if we're going 4 wheels below the line. I've ended up falling so far behind that at least I'm not like in the mess. If anything happens, that's what I'm doing. I'm still like holding the brake too long. Over here at track temperature, it's a few degrees cooler track temp than I was practicing at, but that shouldn't be enough. Like the car's behaving just different enough to be a little weird, but. Not too far behind. Anything can happen. All these people running pretty close together. Perfect, but better. I wish I was a little closer and I could get more of some slipstream through this guy. I don't think I'm getting it right now. Now I will though. Nice break into this corner. You can cut that corner as long as you don't go all 4 wheels off like it says. You can. He was going to come back on the track ahead of me, but he disconnected, so it's good. Not sure why he did. He could have got back going again. He was frustrated. Maybe he damaged his car too much. Yes.
You got a slow car on the right. Car stop on the left.
Ooh, don't come back on. I overcooked that corner because I was too busy watching him. So, oh, another one went off. See. What's the show? Keep it. Just keep it safe. Don't over push it, but going slow, so that's why I'm not pushing at 137 like the leaders did on 135. So. Oh, that's, yeah, I thought I got to slow down there. I did a double shift down. That's could have blown my engine, so I did not need to double hit my pedal there. Threw me off. It's okay. Lost just that 1 second to them, but I timed it just right, so.
The car behind is closing on you. The gap is 3 seconds.
Once he's gaining on me, I had to do a slowdown. Well, I'm still enjoying this track. Just wish I was a little closer to mix it up with these people, but yeah, look, they're running 135s, 136s. It's just don't have the speed.
White flag.
Wow, white flag already. That was a quick race.
If there's an incident ahead, slow car ahead. Go left.
Oh, hit me, dude. Oh. Well, not the most exciting race ever. Could almost see the cars in front. But thus far, I'm a 0x, so no incidents. I'm going to lose 23 iRating according to that little counter at the bottom left, but I'm going to gain some safety rating. And I got a race done. I actually did something for this week, so. Well, that was not the most fun race in the world, I'm sorry. Let me carry on. I can't stop that. Right on my tail, and I'm trying to get out of their way. Race in line and disconnect. Where did I finish? 8th? 7th? 7th? Okay. Qualified 8th, finished 7th. Let's see some of these things in about 2 minutes. So good slow getaway. Then took a very wide line to let people around before I knew it. last. And then yeah, I guess this is where I slow down. Screw up my liner thinking he came back past me. Yeah. Okay. And I gotta slow down. Oh, and then I got somebody. Yeah. Okay. Well, let me do one more. So I'm waiting. What's coming up? Winton Motor Raceway. But soon. I don't think I've ever done Winton Motor Raceway. I've done Akiyama, which is coming next week, and then Summit Point. I've done both of those. Actually, I think they were earlier on in the season too, but probably different. Summit Point was. I didn't start until round 3, so I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this would be 7. No, I missed one. Excuse me. So I think this is just 6 for me. Series standings. Yeah, 6 weeks, 4 wins. This counts as the 6 weeks, so. Well, it's all fun and games. Somebody gets hurt. Oh, I just got a text message from Track Racer that my steering wheel and all the other stuff is on its way. So that would be good if it ends up coming in. Okay, well, can you please assign me to a server? Because I'm missing out on practice and I need it. Some of my results. So, Alton Park got a first. Prior week got a first. Let's get in this. Let's do this. All right, 1650 strength of field, some A rating, B, C, and the rest of us are D. A good mix, kind of in the middle. 1667 because I did lose some I rating for my last result. If it's coming, yeah. Doesn't show. Still need to adjust my PC settings because I can hear it about ready to take off like an aeroplane once the CPU warms up a little bit. It's a shame I didn't do more of this track. I know I've said that a couple of times, but well, I couldn't have done it because I was away for work and I've literally been at my PC after work today for like maybe an hour. So I spent some time this week on Winton. I'll try and do some streams. Hopefully my new steering wheel and stuff will come in and I'll be able to switch over to that. I'll pick out some gloves on Amazon maybe. Or I might change it down. If I could do a late Apex into there would be good. It's not that late, obviously, because I didn't Apex it, but trying to adjust my settings while we're doing this. See if I can do that, because in these settings, like this standings over here doesn't have any of the information I used to like looking at before. So visibility, car class headers, car class name, X5, yeah, I want to do strength of field, driver count, okay. Info, car brand, driver number, lap number, nationality. That's better. Ratings. Yes. Yes. See the whole iRating. Columns, order. It's fine. If I can see how many, if I can choose how many rows to show. Ah, it's qualifying already. Oh my lord. Well, wish me luck. Don't screw it up this time. Especially not into corner one at the pool. Just amazed at that race. The last race hardly had really any incidents. I mean, I looked through the incident counts at the end. Oh, actually, I didn't look at other drivers. I should have looked at that, but we saw, I think, most of them, and otherwise all the leaders just went away by themselves. So I focus. It's my qualifying lap. Gonna warm up my tires. See, there's too early of an apex, so I go wide. Need to late apex that. That's the problem. I can't like relearn a line now. Basically, in qualifying in the race, I've got to stick with what I know. And I've just come back to the Roval bigger and better next time. Comes back on for next season or something. So brake at the 3 for this. Trail down to the apex. Better for warming up the tyres. Did get cleanly on the well. Notice I did the little flip of the throttle between the turns. A little wider coming into this corner, so that I'm in a straight line there. So then I can. No, too much. Do not get broke. Braked. Get broke. Focus. Still feel the tyres on quite up to temp. Okay. Still at my previous best lap, which is not a great lap, so don't really want to get too excited about that, but overcooked it big time. I thought I could go in a little deeper. It's okay. Just set lap and don't cripple the car like last race. That'd be better than nothing. A little stab of the throttle doesn't really help, because then it just induces so much oversteer that then I can't get on the gas nearly quickly enough for what I want to do, so I brake early. I cut the corner. Okay, it's better. Better start to this lap anyway. Nope. Oh, I overcooked it coming in, but I'm still 10th up. Actually pretty good. Tried a completely different line through there, which again, I shouldn't do during qualifying, but hell, if I don't do it now, when will I do it? Because I'm about done for this week, so. couple of tenths on the exit, but I'm still up. Yeah, the 136 is the one bad. Okay. I just lost it. Damn, lost all that time because I almost lost the car. Look at that big stab at the brake that I had to do to keep it. If nothing else though, like my reactions and learning how to drive the car, I think overall was so much better because, again, I just reacted to get across the line. Okay, let me do a couple more laps of practice while I have some time, so...
Chicken flag.
Like, as far as 6 have actually qualified, but that doesn't mean the others won't, so... Change down because I'm too busy over here looking at the times. I mean, the fastest right now is 136.3, which is not amazing, so I'm all over the place because I'm looking at the times. 136.3 is, 136.0 is the second lap, I think, but it's not as quick as that last. Well, that's thanks. And again, I know I'm going slower, and that's probably the key of doing that, is slowing fast out. Who knew? Yeah, that last race, a couple of the front runners there are way into the 135s and 136s. It's not too crazy fast compared to me. Just trying something different there. I didn't want to put it in the wall. Only the season or the week will literally reset after this race. The race should finish about 6:50, and then the race, or the, I keep saying it, then the week resets a round of the championship. Get that to that first corner, you know. That's why I just have so much time to gain if I was actually practice at this one, because just in these first couple of corners alone, like I'm half a second up, maybe half a second up on my best lap time ever. Three-quarters of a second coming into this corner. Much better exit. Not perfect again, but too early on the downshift or on the upshift there. And there. What are you doing? Where did I qualify? See this? It's the bottom of everybody that actually qualified, but this time we got 5 people that didn't qualify. And some of these, I recognize the names. They did the last race with me. Right, well, I'm actually going to be ready for the lights this time, which is better than last time. So I'm telling myself that. I'm actually going to make a good start and not going to fall to the bottom by the first corner. Keep me out of trouble, though. Not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, normally on my last PC, I moved the start light speed right here in my eyes, and so I was watching it, but I didn't I wasn't paying attention to everybody that gridded, and the start light's now way up at the top of my screen. And my screen's pretty big. First world problems, I know, but I didn't see it. And so then I kind of looked up right as it went green, as he went, it's green, green, green. I was like, ah! Everyone's gridded, so now, okay, I'm watching. They're out. Red. It's better.
Right side. Clear.
Got something was like right on the side still. I didn't believe that. Oh, that first place is like, oh my lord.
The next car's the leader. Left side. There's an infinite.
Well, that was
Stay on the right.
wild, wasn't it?
Clear. Car right. You're on the left. 3 wide. The leader's fitting now. Car right. 2 wide. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your
I
line.
definitely don't have the speed to keep this place, but somehow I've lucked into first place.
Clear on the right. There's an infinite behind. Right side. Still there. Hold your line. Keep to the left.
So I was too late on that. Alright, he's going to get slowed down. Duck it below the barrel.
Clear. 2
So I'm
wide.
gonna. Oh,
Keep to the right.
sorry. You like.
Clear on the left. Slow down. You got a penalty for cutting the ball. Car on your left. Third. Right side. Clear. It looks like you've got some engine trouble. You've probably lost power. You've got some damage. You're on the left. Rewind. Clear. You've got some damage. Let's get that fixed. We got damage on the front end.
What a
All
tool.
the damage is repairable.
I didn't know how to type. Oh dear. I don't know if you heard that loud smash, but the force feedback hit so hard in that crash, it actually knocked a plate and a bowl off. They didn't break, fortunately, but they ended up on the floor. But just, I mean, come on. Like, and I watched back the replay. I know it was probably my fault coming into that corner, but I literally got pinched from both sides and tried to slow down. The one guy ducked under the. He actually went off track limits to pass me on the inside, so I'm not sure what I was supposed to do. I couldn't slow down because then I had somebody on the inside and somebody on the outside pinch me together. Oh boy. Well, that's a shame. That is a shame. Well, it's not even worth protesting them either, so just get back out there. it's towing, and now it's going to do a repair, so I forgot about that. So it's a fast repair though, so hopefully it'll be relatively quick. It's annoying, man. Did not need to do that, did he?
That's it, go.
Okay. I don't know who it was either. Such a shame. People that act like that. Especially this kind of like iRacing and you know, licenses to deliberately wreck like that because of a mistake. So run off my mojo. Bar says that it's repaired, but it does not feel good. First place car to Mac. Yeah, he's got second place quite a bit behind him. It's a bit too far for me to like complete that line, so.
Right side. Clear.
And then by like was really in a hurry.
The car in P7 just set the fastest lap. 35.677.
I can watch his lines actually for a bit, as long as I don't like get right up on his butt, of course. So risk wrecking him. It doesn't feel right though, and I know it repaired it, but in my head. Okay. I know I way wide apex there, but seeing what he did there, actually he was like wide coming into that, and then really wide coming into the hairpin. It's obviously a much better line. So I think he's slowing down quite a bit too, though, because he's got like a 6-second lead over the second place car, so it's not even close for him. Man, that could have been me, though. Don't want to like get right up on his butt, but I mean I'm sticking with the leader, so it goes to show that I had some speed here. Out here. Better? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it is. It's a little bit easier of a line, so could be. The leader to give me a tow around the track, and protect his second place person from him. But look at this. I mean, man, I wish there was another race after this, because this just goes to show. I mean, I can hang with the leader with... Oh well. Oh well. And then I'm too busy talking and overcooked that big time into that corner. Is that the second place person? No, this is for position. What the heck? Oh, I'm just like not paying attention. That's for position. Dude. No, it was not like only half paying attention. I didn't realize that one was for position. I'm keeping that. I thought at first that was second place right behind me, but it's not. That's ninth position, and I did a quick downshift. Too quick of a downshift. Upshift. Too quick of an upshift. Did not dive bomb me full. Oh, man, that was bad. I'm not going to let pass. I mean, I know it's the last corner, but I know it's the second position, but this is the last corner. Damn. Oh, wait. Oh, no, that's not the last lap. Oh, damn. Okay. Why do I think that was the last lap? This is the last lap. Much better drive than me off of there. Run with him because he got a slow exit. Did I get him?
Still there. All right, there's checkered flag.
Sure, if I got him. I think I got him.
Great job. You did really well.
Let's see if I got him. Not sure where the checker flag came. If I just got him or not. No, I didn't. Let's see. Well, let's see what happens here. It's a pretty good start to the race. Nice overtake. A little bit chaotic. And I think that was the guy that ends up hitting me at number 3. So look what he does there. Look. He's leading. So who is this? Keith Gordon. If it is. So he hits the ball, comes right back across, right into him. Look at this. So lovely pass by me. Push him out a little bit. Outbrake him. Yep, I think it was him. That's under the... Yeah, so you can't do that, so that he would have got a slow down anyway. And I'm like, struggle, because they both come like really... Gabriel. What the heck? Yeah, okay, so I'm not really sure what happened there. I mean, I guess they think I'm probably a dirty driver with that, but like he comes swooping in front of me and I could not slow down, so he wasn't going to make the corner either. And then I'm like, well, what the heck? And then Keith just... I mean, he squeezes me. I'm keeping my line. Look, he's squeezing me. I even moved aside. Funny. Sorry, hold on. Yeah, and then I made Don sure. Like I smacked him again here because I was really irritated with him. I mean, you can see from my cockpit here. Watch. Like here, the first one, yes, was my mistake. I first they start pinching me, and I would normally start braking here, which I do. But he's like swooped in front of me and slammed on the brakes, and I have nowhere to go. Look, I'm already at like full brakes. He was never gonna make that corner. And then I'm keeping it straight. Watch my wheel. What does he want me to do? I guess, I mean, to be fair, I think it was a mistake on his side. I thought something different had happened, but he, I thought he was mad at me because I thought he was the one that I beefed off in that corner, but it wasn't. I think he's just over aggressively driving, and then I keep my wheel straight, just going for the corner still, and he just comes across me. Yeah. It's funny, kind of in hindsight, you know, when you see stuff again, but I mean, I think he was going to get a slowdown from this anyway, because he would fall so under the, if you can. Yeah, I guess you can, or fall under the apron. I mean, just racing incident, I guess, as I see that, but he pinched me a little bit to begin with. Comes around. He should have just given me a lot more space. I mean, look at this wheel there. Why you giving me no space? Oh well. All right. Well, that was fun, interesting. So let's do this again next week for another round of iRacing MX5.